There are Dragon Ball Z theories, and then there are crazy Dragon Ball Z theories.
Hello, everybody!
Some are crazy because they make incredible sense, and some are just plain crazy. With Dragon Ball Z, though, anything could happen. Keep in mind throughout the video that if you want to see more, simply click the subscribe button along with that little bell to be the first to know about all the latest content from CBR.
All right, soldiers! Show no mercy!
The Grand Priest and OMNI King are the real villains. The Grand Priest is an angel who is the father of Whis and Vados. According to the amazingly powerful Whis, he can't even come close to defeating his father, hinting at his power level. He's considered one of the top 5 fighters in the entire Dragon Ball universes. In the manga, he is called the strongest warrior in the multiverse. The Grand Priest seems like such a sweet guy, but is it all a ruse? Some fans suggest the Grand Priest is actually a villain. He would make for an amazing foe, considering he may be the strongest character in the entire universe. Another character that fans think may become the next big villain is the OMNI King, the god of everything. He's so adorable, which is immediately suspect. Both characters appear in the Universal Tournament poster, which made fans question whether the OMNI King or Grand Priest will turn out to be villains during or after the events of the tournament. The two combined could make for an unstoppable team of good or evil. With that kind of power, there's no telling what's in store for the Z fighters, or for that matter, all of the remaining universes.
I knew you'd be the strongest opponent I ever faced.
The true identity of Goku Black. Goku Black is the main antagonist of the Future Trunks arc in Dragon Ball Super. It was revealed in Dragon Ball Super episode 57 that his true identity was Zamasu from an unaltered timeline. Zamasu was originally the North Kai of Universe 10. He stole Goku's body, with his main goal being to destroy everyone. However, before Goku Black's identity was revealed, fans had plenty of interesting theories as to his true identity. Theories range from Goku Black being a corrupt future or alternate version of Goku, a creature from the demon realm, one of Dr. Giro's androids, or the original god of destruction. There's also the theory that Goku Black is actually a fusion of Goku and Supreme Kai from the demon world. Some of these theories may have made for better, less complicated stories, rather than just having one of the Kais hold Goku's body hostage, as was revealed in canon. What do you think? Do any of these theories make for a better story than what happened in the show? Fans have been known to change the course of a show just by voicing their opinion, so don't hold back. Maybe there's still time to fix GT, but we'll talk about that later.
Tell me, Gohan, have you been keeping up with your training? Because it doesn't look like it.
Gohan was traumatized by the GINYU Force. As a child, Gohan had to help take on the GINYU Force, Frieza's elite forces that went around conquering planets for him. Despite them being a goofy parody of Super Sentai, shows such as Power Rangers, the group is extremely powerful. They were able to beat Gohan so thoroughly that fans think he was psychologically traumatized by the experience, and it affected him well into his adult life. Signs of Gohan's traumatization are obvious when he becomes the costume fighter known as the Great Saiyaman. While in costume, he makes goofy poses that harken back to the GINYU Force's Power Ranger-esque stances. This is him subconsciously manifesting the trauma he experienced as a child that he never dealt with after this battle with the GINYU Force. There are also several other theories floating around about Gohan and the GINYU Force. There is one suggesting that they made him a powerhouse he is today, and another that Captain Ginyu swapped bodies with Gohan, Goku Black style. That would have been one heck of a reveal to find out that Gohan was actually Captain Ginyu this whole time. Thankfully, that one sounds pretty far-fetched, so we shouldn't have to worry about a repeat reaction of the Spider-Man clone saga.
Such a grandiose, over-the-top name, isn't it? Sounds tacky, if you ask me.
Half Saiyans are the most powerful because of their adrenal glands. Full-blooded Saiyans may be impressive foes, but some fans argue Half Saiyans hybrids are actually more powerful than any full-blooded ones. Trunks and Goten are both examples of powerful Saiyans who are only half-blooded. They're both able to go Super Saiyan at bizarrely young ages. One user on the anime boards, Louis Zephyr, goes a little more in depth as to why Half Saiyans are more powerful, bringing up a key part of the human anatomy, our adrenal glands. According to this user, take the emotion-driven adrenal glands and put them into a fighting spirit, and you come up with the most powerful type of fighter. You follow all that? So, Half Saiyans, who are human and therefore have more emotions than Saiyans, who typically lack emotion, are able to increase their powers. An example would be how Gohan's power level rises whenever his loved ones are in danger. Even as a child, he landed massive hits on Raditz when his adrenaline started pumping. We even got a rare glimpse of Vegeta's emotion when Bulma was hit by Beerus. He even surpassed Goku in power at that moment, so it's apparent that true power comes from emotions and adrenal glands.
Bulma seems to have a lot of weirdo friends, and I'm not talking about us.
The Golden Great Ape is the legendary Super Saiyan. During the Frieza saga, Vegeta talks about Goku being the legendary Super Saiyan. According to this legend, this being only appears around every 1,000 years. However, there's a fan theory that Goku is not actually this legendary being. At least, his human form is not. So who is the real legendary Super Saiyan then? It's a Super Saiyan in the form of the Golden Great Ape. The Golden Great Ape is a Saiyan that goes super while in his Great Ape form. Some fans believe Goku's ape is the legendary Super Saiyan because when Vegeta talks about the legend, we see an image of the Golden Great Ape and not Goku. However, it could be another Super Saiyan. After all, Vegeta and Broly are both capable of becoming Golden Great Apes. Broly even transforms into the legendary Great Ape. But this also means other Saiyans have the potential to become a Golden Great Ape as well. There are even theories that claim Bardock is the legendary Super Saiyan. Some say that the Saiyan of legend isn't a specific person, but rather an alternate transformation of a Super Saiyan. So is Goku truly the legendary Super Saiyan, or has Vegeta made a big mistake?
What's so funny?
Prepare to be dazzled by stars!
Dragon Ball GT takes place in an alternate timeline. Viewers will remember, some more fondly than others, that Dragon Ball GT follows the adventures of Goku, who has been transformed into a child because of the Black Star Dragon Balls. While it's considered a sequel to Dragon Ball Z taking place 5 years after the end of the anime, some fans theorize that TV series actually takes place in an alternate universe. Since so many fans despise Dragon Ball GT and consider it an unworthy follow-up to Dragon Ball Z, some have posited that it's not really canon and is instead a different universe entirely from DBZ. There are even theories that GT is a fan-created story, like fan fiction or a fan-made manga from the universe that the real DBZ takes place in. It has already been established that there are multiple timelines in the Dragon Ball universe, so why not an alternate universe? Though the creators were happy with the show and consider it canon, fans will happily consider this show non-canon. With the events of Dragon Ball Super, it seems like it will be harder and harder for the creators to keep GT canon and still have the timeline make sense, so we very well could see a change in the validity of GT.
Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan. That's it.
As do the DBZ movies. Fans who were displeased with the Dragon Ball movies also argue that they take place in an alternate universe. This would answer for some inconsistencies and plot holes in the movies. Many users discuss which movies could be canon in fan forums and fan websites. So are these movies really alternate timelines? Retellings of stories that happened in the main universe? Or stories that never happened at all within the universe and are just brief diversions from the real story? On a Reddit thread related to which of the movies are canon, user Adrian Malakota mentions the movies that should be considered canon, including movies 1 through 13 had little to no involvement from Akira Toriyama, the author of the manga and the creator of the franchise. They're difficult to fit in the story of the manga. The same goes for Plan to Eradicate the Saiyans. He goes on to say a film that is canon would be Battle of Gods, because Akira Toriyama was heavily involved in it. Not to mention that the same exact events that happened in the film also happened in Dragon Ball Super, which is canon.
Nothing annoys me more than uninvited guests.
Dragon Ball inspired Sonic the Hedgehog. Remember the blue hedgehog who's gotta go fast? Fans believe that Sonic took several cues from Dragon Ball, some more obvious than others. The most obvious example would be how Sonic is able to go pretty much Super Saiyan after getting all the Chaos Emeralds, becoming immersed in a yellow aura and getting spiky hair. No hair gel necessary. This is strikingly similar to when Goku and his pals go Super Saiyan. Fans continue to see more parallels between the two worlds. The protagonists of each series are strikingly similar. Sonic, like Goku, is a carefree hero, and both are considered their universe's greatest hero and fighters. Shadow and Vegeta are both proud rivals of the main character, who later become heroes. Then there's Silver and Trunks, who go back in time to save the world. We'll also argue that Amy Rose is similar to Chi-Chi in some ways. She's in love with our hero and can be extremely dangerous if she gets angry. Tails could be Krillin, Knuckles could be Piccolo, Rouge could be Bulma, and the list goes on and on. So could it be that Sonic the Hedgehog and Dragon Ball are two separate universes in the same reality?
Look, the little bald one. I have a distinct memory of killing you on Namek. That was a great deal of fun.
Krillin is the most skillful Z fighter. Yes, Krillin, the guy who has died and come back at least 3 times, the one who is the butt of just about every Dragon Ball joke, is the most skillful Z fighter of them all. The Z fighters are a small group of individuals who defend the Earth, a team that has previously consisted of Yamcha, Goku, Piccolo, Tien Shinhan, and Chiatsu, to name a few. And still, according to this fan theory, mind you, Krillin is the most skilled among them. Dorkly delves deeper into the theory that Krillin is the most skilled Z fighter, while pointing out that he is definitely not the most powerful character. According to Dorkly, whereas Goku and Vegeta got nice power boosts after every battle because they were both Saiyans, Krillin had to learn to survive in a world that outclassed him by miles. Following this so-called logic, Krillin's skills are better than any other Z fighter. Yes, he's died once or twice, but so has Goku, Vegeta, and just about everyone else on the entire planet. Even though he's still just a normal human, Krillin has stood up against the like of Frieza, the androids, Cell, and Majin Buu. Baldy has got some skill.
Why would gods destroy things? What's the point of that?
Everyone would be happier without Goku around. The happy-go-lucky hero who is one of the most powerful beings in the Dragon Ball universe, Goku has saved the Earth from exploding a lot. However, the truth of the matter may be without Goku, the Earth never would be in danger of exploding in the first place. Some fans have done in-depth theorizing about what the world of Dragon Ball Z would be like if Goku had never come to Earth. In a reverse It's a Wonderful Life scenario, everyone would actually be a lot happier without Goku around to ruin everything. If Goku never went to Earth, Raditz never would have come looking for him there, wrecking such havoc. He wouldn't have ticked off people like Dr. Gero, who in turn wouldn't have created the androids and Cell to hunt him down. Buu wouldn't have emerged without the Super Saiyans on Earth, who never would have come there without Goku. And Frieza would certainly be happier. You might be able to make an argument for the original Dragon Ball series, but you have to agree that most of the perilous predicaments stem from Goku. So whether you're a villain who's bested him or a friend who gets into mortal danger because of him, having Goku around is a real downer.
Delicious. Like a pack of dogs picking off the weak.
So how about you guys? Do you have any awesome fan theories you'd like to share with the rest of us? Write all about it in the comments below. Don't forget to click that like button and subscribe to CBR for an awesome playlist containing videos on movies, TV shows, comic books, and a whole lot more.